Hey ship fans, Dan here. If you've been a long-time viewer of the channel, you will know that most of our trips feature at least one cement hauler. Cement is one of the ingredients in the production of concrete, and its production requires huge centralized industrial plants to produce. Concrete, on the other hand, is produced locally in most parts of the world, because once created it has to be used before it sets. Therefore, large quantities of cement have to be distributed from a few central facilities to many local batch plants. In the Great Lakes Basin, much of this cement distribution is done via ship or barge, and due to the need to keep it dry, as well as automating its handling, these vessels can have a very unusual, almost floating factory look to them. Here is a selection of the cement haulers we have featured on this channel. The Métis, shepherded by the MR Kane and the Salvage Monarch. The NACC Capri. The NACC Alacuti. The St. Mary Cement and Tug Petit Forte. The larger St. Mary Cement 2 and the Sea Eagle. The McKeel Spirit. Back in May of this year, we were excited when we saw the Sunnanvik, a cement hauler we had not encountered on previous chases, on the Vessel Finder AIS app, sitting in the Lake Ontario entrance to the Welland Canal. Alas, she was tied up in one of the forbidden zones, and this was the best shot we could get. But come July, we would get another chance. Okay, we've made a decision that we're taking the 406 to Port Colborne. We're trying to catch a ship who I can't pronounce. Natasha's going to butcher it right now.
Let me see.
It's a cement hauler we saw back in May.
It's totally the Sunnanvik.
Okay, the Sunnanvik, so you can see we're coming up on Port Colborne, the exit from the 406. We don't know when it's going to leave. We think it's leaving imminently. So,
Or it might be leaving in 4 hours.
yeah, we don't know. So we're immediately going from Port Colborne on the 406. Not a moment to spare. See how fast the Escape can go. Okay, we might be a little concerned with that.
I think you're not allowed to bike on the road.
Yeah.
I think for good reason. It's a little dangerous. So we're trying to get back to Lake Ontario before the Marinara leaves.
Yeah, that's a problem for future us.
Yeah.
It would really suck if the ship in Port Colborne leaves just before we get there, and then we come back to St. Catharines and we miss the other one.
Yes. There is also the Florence Spirit in the canal, but we're not that concerned with her at the moment. We just shot her the last time we were here.
Winding road, next 3 kilometers, 80 kilometers, reduced speed.
Hooray!
We actually made it. It's the first time I've ever been able to turn right here. Oh, look at that. Oklahoma Transport stuck there.
Does it still count if it's dead?
It doesn't even have the accommodation block anymore. It's just been beheaded.
We should go over there and take a picture of it. Still tied up.
Yes. That is quite, look at that, finally open.
I know, I was gonna say.
Do a highly illegal U-turn right here in the middle of the intersection.
It took them long enough to build that building.
Oh, I know. And the road can't be open. Like, how careless are you guys? So the following day, through the AIS tracker, we discovered the Sunnanvik was now downbound through the canal. It was about 5 p.m., so we decided to film it exiting Lock 4. I was all set up and even had a camera set up on the fence so we could get a time lapse when this happened. Yep, the CN bridge was being lowered. We knew from experience that there now could be a 15 to 45 minute delay in the Sunnanvik exiting the lock. We decided that what would be best was to go up to the side of Lock 4 and get a clear shot of the ship. But we had to hurry because the Captain Henry Jackman had just passed and would be raised, thus blocking our view. Now here's some cool footage we'd stole from a CSL video about the Sunnanvik. We don't think they'll mind because it was a promo video. Yep, that's right, she's part Transformer. with those vertical wings to save fuel.
Sit, Indy, sit. Good dog.